Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So we're back in Avatar Frontiers of Pandora on PC. So I want to talk about something. There's an option that lets you unlock a higher graphics preset. It's called the Unobtanium Graphics setting. And I'm going to quickly Alt-Tab here and show you how to do this. So in the Ubisoft Connect app, you would want to go here and go to Properties, Game Launch Arguments, and then you type this command, minus unlock max settings. You click save, and then basically when you launch the game, you'll have this option for the unobtainium graphics option, which basically maxes out all the graphics settings. It basically is made to support future hardware, and I don't know if it's meant to support the 5090 or what, but I did enable that option. It does give you some max options here for some of these graphics settings: specular reflections, diffuse reflections, spot shadows resolution, volumetric fog, environment reflection quality, and volumetric clouds. So I do have everything maxed out, as you can see here. Everything the highest preset. Dither fade is some kind of option here. It doesn't affect performance, but I do have it off. And we are using a render resolution of 3040 by 2160 in my 4K 140 Hz display. And we have the scaling set to quality mode, which I think renders it at 1440p. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what that's at. And so I'll just leave it at that because it seems to allow this setting to still run halfway decent. So we're going to show how everything looks. I'm not using frame generation because apparently frame generation with AMD's FSR and Nvidia Shadowplay don't work together, so I am not using frame generation. But I think we are rendering at 1440p from what I understand, which maintains us around 50 frames per second. Sometimes it gets a little bit lower, but we'll just check out the visual fidelity and also all these beautiful colors that this game does have, and then we'll check everything out. So enjoy. These plants are pretty cool because they're interactive. Like when you get close to them, they disappear, which I think is kind of cool. So I didn't really progress further in the game. I just kind of am backtracking to show you some more of the detailed areas. So hopefully we can get down here without getting too injured. Just want to see how everything runs and looks. And just out of curiosity, I want to see if I adjust this option here. Let's try to set this quality upscaling to ultra quality, see if it'll still run okay. So it looks like it lowered the frames per second a little bit, but I think that does raise the render resolution a little bit. So now we're at 44 frames per second. I'll try to leave it at that, so that's still somewhat playable. But yeah, visually it's a very stunning game. I'm not sure if I want to get into actually playing the full game, like in terms of completing the story or whatever. I do like it, but there are some things I don't like about the game. And one thing is like between cutscenes and story progressions, like there's a thing where it fades to black, and it does it so often. I'm just not a big fan of that. I think that's kind of like, I don't know. I think it's kind of a lazy way to change out a scene. I think it should do something else, whether to go to third person or something, another way to end a scene versus just fading to black, which I thought was kind of, I don't know. It seems like that they probably should have spent another few months working on the title, I think, you know? Like, I know originally they did delay this once, but I kind of feel like it probably needed more time to further fix some of these issues that I think is part of the problem is this game was in development for like, I think like 4 or 5 years, maybe even 6 years. So because of that long development time, I guess some things were kind of like not adjusted to like how games are today. So either way, we'll enjoy. We'll check out the scenery and just kind of show the visual fidelity of this game. So enjoy. I think these plants here are like kind of like bombs, so you want to stay away from those as well. Injure you, so I'll try to stay away from those. It kind of gives me vibes of Far Cry Primal, and maybe even a little bit of Jurassic Park, because of all the colors and greenery and stuff. But visually, it's a very beautiful game. Really something to appreciate the eye candy for sure, which I definitely do appreciate. But I love the tropical environment. It's so detailed, and they did not hold back on anything when it comes to all the greenery and stuff. It's definitely very detailed. Too bad we don't see any animals here when we're exploring kind of like off the beaten path. It'd be nice to like, you know, oh shit, see some animals or something. And I do like the ambient sounds of the animals and birds and insects or whatever those noises are. It's pretty nice. Some people were saying is when you do go off the beaten path like I am now, you're not really gonna see much. It's just more of a you see stuff, but you're not really gonna find anything. Which is a little bit disappointing, but it is cool either way to explore. And I will add that that graphics property command line to the video description as well as a pinned comment for those of you who want to also try this Unobtanium Graphics setting. So. I think this is where the game started out, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it may have started out around this area here. I love these plants, how they disappear. It's just so cool. I don't know why. I just love the interactivity level of it, you know, it's pretty cool. So some things they did pretty good a job with, but some things, like I said, you know, the fade to black between cutscenes, not a big fan of it, but I'm not hating on the game or anything, but I just think that there's some things that they may, I wish they just did differently, basically. Damn, I don't even have any food. So anyway, just wanted to make that quick little video to show you this cool graphics option. So if you did like the video, do give me a like. And if you want to see more content like this, more 4090 gaming videos as well as PS5 videos, and every now and then some car videos in my 2014 Honda Accord B6, feel free to subscribe. So thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I do recommend trying this option if you do have at least a 4080 or 4090. It is pretty cool to see this game at the highest possible graphics options setting. So until then, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support. I'll see you guys for another video soon enough. So peace out and see you guys around. Happy Friday and enjoy your weekend. Later, guys.